Welcome back. This is my Mon Bazou Season 1 Hard Mode 1.0 release. We're back here, Episode 3. And, what time is it? It's 12 o'clock. We're gonna get to town. We got the fish. And we gotta sell the fish. Let's get to town. We gotta get another bucket in town. Matter of fact, let's go grab the fishing pole. Might have already grabbed it, but let's double check. I can't remember. I think it's down here. We're gonna leave that in town. Yeah, it's down here. We got a lot of fish here too. Let's go take this with us to town. We got a lot to do here. All right, let's see how much we get. You know, we got a lot of fish on the dock too, but I think the goal was we wanted to save up enough money to buy the old truck. And so that's our goal, is to fish till we can afford the old truck. How are we doing on gas? Oh, we're pretty full. Okay, we brought the gas can with us too, good. I was gonna say we have to go back if we didn't get it. We gotta make sure we stop here. We gotta make sure we talk to everybody. That's the main reason too we're going. We gotta kind of make this quick because places are gonna start closing here. And all right, focus up here, buddy. I was grabbing a drink of water, almost went off the road. Another thing, we got to get that weed seed. Make sure we get that started in the ground. You know, we forgot to water our potato this morning, but that's okay. We'll water it when we get back. Okay, so we're gonna sell this. Okay, good. 639. That's huge. Absolutely huge. Yeah, we get 2 buckets. We do that twice a day. You know, make 12 to 1500 a day. We'll have that truck in no time. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I was gonna talk to that guy, but I don't even know if he's out right now. Let's go talk to our other fellas first. First things first, we're going on down to the Syrup Federation. We'll talk to our buddy down there. Our buddy, what's the name? Normand or Gillis? I can't remember. Not Gillis. I'd be Normand. Who's this here? Eric. I don't know why. I have said every name but him. That's all right. So we got Eric out of the way. All right, we'll get down here. We'll pull up to the gas station. We'll fill the old gal up, fill the gas can up. We'll buy another bucket. And we'll start fishing. So we'll open that up. Let's fill this little girl up. All right, we top that off. Let's top her off as well. This little gal's gonna win me some races, I'll tell you that much. We gotta treat her right. So we'll put that in our quote-unquote back seat. Whatever's left of her. Okay, talk to Jackass and Norman. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do we need anything here? No, but did we buy 1, 2, 3? Hold on. We're gonna buy the bucket. That we will buy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna throw these 3 out here. That way we have them out here in town. If we ever need something to drink, we got them. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's just buy the whole case out. And we could throw these here and have them as just spares. If we ever need maple syrup and we're in town, that'll last us a while. We don't have to buy any more for a while. We know we got spares here in town. And those will not despawn. Those stay there. That's a little trick you can do. We got 440. We'll take these with us. One, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we got here. Okay. Put a fishing pole in there, we're good. Turn the parking brake off. Also, you know what? Since they're open, we had a late start to the day today. Buy 2 of these. All right. So we'll do a little bit of fishing. So this is where I like to go fishing. There might be a better spot. I feel like I catch bigger fish here. I feel like I make more money here. Maybe by the bridge, closer to where you sell the fish, might be better. You guys let me know if you guys have found a better place for early game fishing. But this is kind of what I like to do. So I throw those down there. Grab my fishing pole. Take it down here. And now I kind of do this. I can set these up to where they don't fall. Kind of stand in front of them to block them a little bit, helps. And I kind of stand out here. I can fish, and I can just turn and put them in the bucket, and I fill both buckets. I feel like this is a good little, nice little fish scam I'm running here. We'll see what we get, though. Maybe we'll set some records here. Trash, of course. And so we just kind of do this. Man, I'm getting some bad luck, huh? And so we just sit here and fish. It's kind of the vibe. Fishing was a really good early game money maker for hard mode or permadeath hard. Either or. It's really good. You know, there is another game that has fishing in it that I kind of want to play. The Finnish Cottage Simulator. Oh, look at that thing. Nice, almost a 6-pound catfish. That's pretty good. That's what we'd like to see. We need to get some sea bass. Striped bass. Ooh, look at that one. 33. There we go. That's what we need, sea bass. So striped bass, nice ass. Love to hear it. Put that northern pike in there. There we go. That's a channel catfish. I know this isn't very riveting gameplay, but this is now the new early game meta, especially for hard mode. So, you know, we got to make money somehow. And I am not cutting logs and throwing them in the back seat of my race car. My Koenig, you know, she's meant for better. We'll just say that. That in there. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. So if you're having trouble early on making money in any game mode, but especially in the hard mode or permadeath mode, I think this is the way to go. I think we probably should have went permadeath. I think that would have been a little more interesting. Oh, trash. Keep that trash out our basket. I think that would have been a little more interesting, but you know, can't go back now. We almost have $420. We got 430. It'd be funny if we had 420. Get those going. How far are we? 14 fish, 2 fish. All right, we're getting there. Almost thinking we should hang around in town here. I think the play is we catch 2 buckets full of fish and we'll hang around in town to talk to the racers, start our friendship with them and with the bartender. and then we will drop our buckets off at the fish that's still at the farm stall where we sell the fish. And so that when we come back through town in the morning, we could just run through the check stand and sell them there in the little circle. So I think that's the plan. Get a little flashlight out. I notice when I do the recordings, still working on adjustments, so bear with me. Audio sounded better, but ooh, look at that. Striped bass, nice ass, baby. I'm working on getting the colors adjusted. I notice it's kind of dark, especially at night. It's hard to see, but ooh, striped bass, nice ass, 36 pounds. Love to see it. How much in that bucket? We got 72, not bad. I think the most I've ever had when I first started the 1.0 when I was trying it out. I think I had like almost 200. It was a big one. It was like 180. I had a lot of big fish in there. I mean, I was just hitting banger after banger. Yeah, that bucket's full. We'll start finishing that. We need 18 more fish. Ooh, striped bass, nice ass. 52 pounds. Now that's a honka. Wow. Love to see that. I think that's the cabin. Yeah, that is. We'll eventually purchase that. I got an idea with the cabin. I've seen on Discord, people make these like, they use the tables and shelves and they make these really cool, like little side garages out of stacking the tables and the shelves. They make like an extension onto the cabin and where you can park your car there and work on your car. It's kind of cool, you know, it kind of gives a little more extra. You know, I almost wonder too, I'd like to check it out if we could put fences over there. So maybe we can do something with the fences. Another thing, we need to get dog trees because I'd like to get Leo going. We need our dog. I mean, dog costs money, takes time, costs money for the food, takes time to fill the water. You know, we gotta love on him, treat him well, but you know, it's man's best friend. And we got it. We gotta save Leo. We gotta go get Leo. For anybody who doesn't know, Leo is a dog in the game that you can rescue, essentially. But he's a stray dog, and you eventually get him to love you. You get your friendship up with him, and when you get your friendship up to a certain point, I believe it's 7 or 8 hearts with him. Oh man, that's a big striped bass. Holy mackerel. Well, you get him up to like 7 or 8 friendship with you, and then he brings you a dog bed, you put it in your car, and then you can buy a brand new one if you want. But you can have him at home. You can get him food and water, and he eats and drinks regularly, and he'll go with you. You can put him in any car. You put it in the passenger seat, the little dog bed, and you can call him to come to you. You can tell him to stay. Just a really fun addition to the game, having a pet. So we're really looking forward to getting Leo. First time I played through this game, I never got Leo the whole time. I didn't really know how, and I just kind of avoided it and never looked it up. And I regret it. Because Leo's a game changer. He just puts a smile on your face. I mean, what dog doesn't, right? I have a little, we used to have 2 dogs, but we had to recently put one down. It was very sad. But we still have a Shorkie. It's a Shih Tzu and a Yorkie mix. Her name is Charlie, and she's the sweetest. Love her to death. I like big dogs, small dogs, all kinds of dogs. Doesn't matter. I like cats too. We got 3 outdoor cats. Great cats. They catch mini rodents. Look at that channel catfish. Almost 6 pounds, that one. We need to hit 11 more. We got to hustle here. I think the street racers come out at 10 p.m. So what is it? It's almost 7 right now. We got a few hours. How's our maple syrup looking? We're about halfway. We'll drink one when we get in the car. Look at the sunset through the fog. That's cool. The vibe in this game's cool. Santa Goat did a good job. But like I said, I wish the modding community was more extensive. Wish people would do more mods like they do for my summer car. But you know, that's all right. I hear Santa Goat's working on another game. It's a passion project of his. It's his #1 project. I heard he's been working on it for a while. I'm excited to find out what that is because I'll play any game from that guy. My hat's off to him. Much respect to Santa Goat. He truly is the GOAT. That's trash. Ooh, straight bass, nice ass. We need 6 more. I think we could do 6 more in 2 hours. I mean, we don't have to be exactly 2 hours. If we're a little late, that's fine. They're out there for a while. Our energy's looking good, so I'm not too worried. I do want to get to bed at a reasonable time, though. You know, you can change, you can turn fast nights off. Maybe we'll do that. That slows down the time. See if you notice. If we turn it on, see how it goes fast. Well, we could turn it off. It'll slow down the time a bit, which will just help us out. I like to slow it down at night, especially if I'm doing stuff. Just a little tip. You know, my first playthrough too, I didn't know about that, so I never used it. But as this most recent one that I played, I found out about that and I started using it. It's really helpful. You know, if you want time to speed up a little more, you know, you turn it on. But if you want, like if you're crunched for time, like right now, we're kind of not in a rush. It's perfect for us. You know, because you know, it'd be almost 10 p.m. if we still had it on. It would be 10 p.m. I forgot about it right until just now, actually, so glad I remembered. Man, we're catching a lot of trash right now. Two more fish. Little guy, huh? We'll take him. All right. Drink a maple syrup. We'll eat a poutine. – Let's get these buckets. Throw one in the trunk. I don't know if they'll both fit in there, but look at that bucket. Look at those striped bass. Look at that guy. Sorry, fella. Come with me. No. Sort of. We better not. What's the hotkey? The controls for the lights is low beam. Low beam, high beam. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, shoot. We don't have headlights installed. I just realized that. That's funny. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Hahaha. We're gonna take a screenshot for the thumbnail real quick. All right. And we're gonna go talk to the bartender. I also like to get friendship up with the guy that sells the, there's a guy that sometimes shows up and sells car stereos. Just turn that back on. Okay, so we got friendship. As long as you can talk to these guys again, I noticed. Which is kind of cool. Should we gamble? No. We'll be back for that. We'll be back for that. We're definitely gonna try. We're just not there yet. We're saving up for the truck. Gotta remember that. What's up, Anthony? What's up, brother? Nice to meet you. Anton, nice to meet you. Felix, you're a legend, brother. Hey, Tom. Michael, race you soon, buddy. And Luke, you're going down. I don't like your name, Luca. You are going down. All right. Let's get this, let's get back home, huh? We're gonna have to drive home in the dark. That's not good. Hopefully this comes through good on the recording. It might not. That's okay though. So we're gonna put our fish there. We'll sell it in the morning. And hopefully we can make it home without crashing. Since we have no headlights. We should have put those on. I don't know what we were thinking. I'm pretty sure we have them. There's a chance we might not have them. I can't remember if you start with them in hard mode or not. We'll get home though. I can see. If you can't on the recording, just to let you know, it's dark, but I can make it out. I can see the road. I should go a little slower. I'm going a little too fast, but I played this so many times, I kind of know where the road's at. All right, there's our garage. There's our patio. All right, we made it back. We're good. So first things first, we're gonna turn that on. We're gonna get that running. We're gonna fill this puppy up. We'll put this back in the car, have it ready for tomorrow, I think. Nice, that filled us up all the way. 3% left. Good deal. Okay. Fishing pole's still in there. We got one poutine. All right, we got a light on. Another light on. Okay. 88, 19%. Okay. Let's plug that puppy in. Do we have lights? Headlights. We do. Maybe we install those, huh? Before we forget. I think that's smart. I was wondering if we had the bolts, but it looks like we do. Still gonna take 4 bolts total, so let's get these in. I think that's important. We're gonna need these to see. So we'll get these installed real quick. And the last bolt. All right, that looks good. Put a wrench back down. Let's double check, make sure this works. Hey. And we got lights, high beams, low beams. That looks beautiful. That's wonderful. We're gonna throw all these out here. Okay, we got that still in the car. Let's close that bad boy up. We put a few of these in the fridge, huh? And turn that off. And you know, we might as well grab the rest of these. Get them in here looking nice and neat. Those don't want to fit up on there on the top shelf. That's okay. You know what we'll do? Maybe we'll lay them flat. I got an idea. Lay them flat like this. And then we can lay them flat like this. Probably very inefficient what I'm doing. And we got one more. Pop that bad boy in there. All right, everything looks good. I think we hit the sack. $730. Looks great. First things first. We'll drink one of those. We'll turn that off. Hey, it's raining today. Got a full console here. Good job. I think we should go sell those fish. Yeah, we got rear lights at least. They look a little broken. That one does. Looks pretty busted, but at least they work. Now we'll get to town here. Let's get these fish sold. I think our brother comes out at 8, so we're gonna park here. We're gonna make sure we turn fast nights back on. So we need it again. He should pop up here right on the dot at 8. I know some mornings he's out here earlier. I've noticed him out here before 8. But if he's not out here before 8, he comes at 8 for sure. And there he is. Hey, brother. Yo, congrats on your garage, brother. Yeah, man. I love activities. Hey, I gotta run, bro. Catch you later. All right, let's get going. Ah, you hear the sound of that rain? That sounds beautiful, huh? The ambiance sounds in this game are just wonderful. The vibes are on point. You always got to be careful with that corner. I can't tell you how many times I've slammed right into somebody that was hugging that corner too tight. All right, so we pull in here. Pop that. We don't need the cheese curds yet. Sell those fish. That's 700. We got 1,400. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Love to see it. Those windmills, those shadows throw me off. That's cool, huh? You can see the shadow? That's a cool shot. All right, let's go talk to our boy here. This is Gillis, I believe. Yeah. Hey, Gillis. How's it going? Hey, man, I gotta run. Talk to you later, buddy. One thing you gotta be careful is I've had this gas canister really mess up the physics and launch me across the map practically. Oh, Friday. That's when Roger sets up his tent. Yeah, too bad we don't have enough money. We should start buying stuff there, but I really want to save it for that truck. I think that's priority numero uno. Number one priority by far, 100%. We're gonna go talk to Eric at the foundation. Get that out of the way. Now this was tedious tasks where you have to talk to everybody every day to get your friendship up but you got to start early because these guys aren't here on the weekend, and you know it takes a long time to get them up to friendship. So you want to start early as possible, and you're going to be kicking yourself if you don't start early enough. And that's just a fact. So let's go to the gas station. We're going to top off, fill our gas canister, and talk to Norman and Jacques. Jacques and Normand and Jacques. I think that's how you say it. Normand and Jacques. Let's pull up here. Boom. Get that canister filled up. You know, there's another canister in the game. It's there's a 20 liter. I believe there's a 10 liter gas canister. It's either 15 or 10 or 15. We need to get that one. I think it's at the cabin you buy for 5,000, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. And also, it might be in a different place for hard mode. A lot of things are in different spots for hard mode. There's like certain things, not a lot, but certain things. Like we get to buy the 4-wheeler, you get to buy the truck, things like that, you know. Let's get that squared away. Probably the best place for that's in the trunk. That's where we'll keep it. Let's go over here. Talk to Norman. Hey, Norman. Did I hear fat doinks? What's up, buddy? Hey, Jacques, what's up? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take you up on that. I am gonna grab some maple syrup for the road. Thank you, brother. And you know what? We're gonna buy another fishing bucket. Because I'm gonna keep some at the house, and I'm gonna do something on the weekend where we just fill up like 5 or 6 buckets. And so I'm gonna try to do that. Especially once we get the truck. Trust me on this. All right. So we gotta hang out in town. We gotta fish and hang out in town. I'm only gonna fill up 2 buckets. Because I'm gonna save the game and time's gonna pass. Because I want to be able to hang around in town until tonight. I want to talk to the race guys again and talk to the bartender. So we'll pull up here, turn it off. We'll get our stuff set up down here. Houston, we have a problem. We lost our fishing pole. No way. That's not good. Oh, there it is. Woo! It fell out when the door opened. Thank goodness. All right, there's 1. There's 2. And we got our fishing pole. And we're gonna save the game here. And I think this is a good spot to call episode 3. And so when I get back on episode 4, we're gonna fish and we're gonna start this all over again. And we're gonna keep fishing just like this until we get that old truck. And that's our goal. So thanks for joining me on episode 3, and I will see you next time on episode 4. Later.